Happy Free Friday, guys. Happy Free Friday. Okay, so I'm going to get into my points right quickly. Well, I'm going to talk about me a little bit. And hopefully this can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this can help somebody, to free yourself. Free yourself. Okay, I'm going to find my remote right quick. Okay, so guys, why I don't feed into drama. You know what I'm saying? So this is stuff that been helping me out. Things that helps me to become much more peaceful and calm, and it helps me to be more focused. Okay, so why I don't do it? Because what it does, when I say if I feed into drama, you know what I'm saying, whether it's somebody issue with me or somebody I love, friends or whatever, why I don't feed into it, because it's basically giving them more the power. Whenever you feed into it, it's like they pull you into it, and it's almost like they won, like you gave them power and access when you feed into it. That's why I don't do it. I learned that you know what I'm saying, if it's a them problem, if I'm going back and forth or feeding into it can be simple as letting it hurt, you harping on like how much it's hurting your feelings, you thinking about it all the time, you constantly stressing over it. That's feeding into it. It don't have to necessarily be that you're going back and forth verbally with them, but if you more thinking about it all the time, it's stopping your progress. It's hindering you from, thinking outside of whatever that situation is. So basically, that gave them the powers. That's why I don't feed into it. It'll get me off focus if I'm doing that, feeding into it, thinking about it all the time. So when that leaves time for me to do the stuff that I need to do, when does it leave time for me to focus on my goals? If I'm feeding into what Betsy is doing and how she feels about me, it's too much time consuming. So I realized that. I said, okay, if I'm spending 6 hours of my day, 8 hours or whatever, just fixating about this issue and problem, okay, that's taken away from me getting better and me working on the stuff. I had to see it like that. I had to think about, you know what I'm saying, what is it doing negatively for me? What is it doing negatively? How is it distracting me? So I had to start looking at it from that standpoint. Like I said, I don't feed into it because I like to keep a clear mind. I like to have good flowing thoughts. It feels good when I can think. I can wake up with creativity. I can be the person God intended for me to be. I can wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated. It's a plus. It's a win-win. That's how God wants us to be. God wants us to be able to, walk in love, walk in peace. So that's why I don't feed into, because I like my peace. I like being able to think freely. I can think on my feet. I can make decisions quickly. Now, if I'm bothered up with problems and issues, it distracts and keeps me from feeling like that. And I don't like that. It helps me make good decisions and better actions. I'm not making decisions based off of anger. I'm not making decisions based off of, just hastiness and impulsivity. I can make decisions based off of, how I feel. I'm tapping into myself. So it's good for me not to. It's benefits and a bonus for me not to not to feed into drama. What it does, when you think about, your enemy and whatever, beef or whatever, what it does, it transfers their issues into yours. If they fighting and bickering and have an issue, and you say you feeding it to it, you mad, they mad. So basically, you guys are transferring. Albert, what you doing? The kids are on fall break. Hold on, let me help my daughter right quick, guys. know what? Don't do that till you get hurt. Yeah. Y'all know if y'all got kids on fall break, entire break, you know they not gonna stay asleep. They up like they got to go to school. And she got to have the whole thing. She got to go. She now did her now, which is good. I taught her when she got up. She already like brushed her teeth and stuff like that. There, said her prayer, and now breakfast. So she doing the same routine. She keep that routine going though. You know, so even on the weekends, on breaks. So she got to go. So now she on her second bowl of cereal. Okay. Pour what out? Hold on. Okay, that's all you need. What you need? That's all of it. Let it warm up. You're welcome. Okay, so I forgot the last point I was saying. What I was saying, transference. So say if you saying, okay, I'm just gonna use a scenario. Say you just woke up or whatever, and you getting your day started, and you happen, say you receive a nasty text message about, you know what I'm saying, this kid, y'all, nasty text message or whatever, and say that and then now you upset about the text message you received. You see how that was like transference. So now y'all matching energies. So now you mad, they send a message, or it can be by text, social media, whatever, or passing words. Somebody could have called and told you what, you know what I'm saying, what somebody said. So now say you just woke up and you plan on getting your day started, but you wake up to this or whatever. It could be any time of day. It could be, you can be in the middle of your day. You already started your day and you got that, and you see how that can transfer your mood, and that's called transfer. So basically, if you sucked into that and you don't shake that off, they, whatever agenda they had, they won in that. So it's transference. In a way that that you got, how I have to have a set mind. So my mind, so what I do is, like, if I know this situation can be drama, environment, or whatever, I already expect that. With me, I'm already expecting it's going to be some type of drama. It's not a peaceful environment. So I already got my mind set to knowing that. So it's like, it's no surprises or whatever. So that keeps me from you know what I'm saying, from feeding into it as well, because I already, you know, think, okay, this is what this is. So basically you already know the worst case scenario. So you already, you know, build yourself up, and you got your emotional resilience tough and going. So that stuff won't even bother you, especially if you've been dealing with, say you've been on, you old enough, you dealt with conflict and drama and stuff before. So it's like you should be becoming a pro at it. So I now became a pro at it. You know what I'm saying? I not, you know, people had misread things, misunderstood things, or could be jealous or feel some type of way based off of how, you know what I'm saying, may think about things, perceive things, or whatever. It's not necessarily that I've, you know, done something personally or harmful. That just, I guess they don't click with me or whatever. So what I learned to do is to accept that. Like, you know, everybody is not for everybody. You don't, these days and time, you don't have to do anything to people for people not to like you. You got a little piece of achievement. You want to be confident. You want to live in your truth or whatever, people gonna be mad. So it don't necessarily have to be anything you done wrong or whatever. You know, there's gonna be, you know, like dislikement from some people. So you can't, and what I learned, not to allow that to become a me problem. you know what I'm saying, not allowing other people probably become mine. And I got to keep my peace and sanity because I got to live with me. I don't want their negative stuff and their negative energy to transfer onto me. So now I'm at discombobulated and I'm not happy with myself. And I say, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to allow somebody else's, disdain and things like that to cause me to feel unhappy or whatever. And that's why I don't do it as well. Like I said, I already accepted that's where it is from them. And then the thing is that a lot of times people, they already have their mind made up anyway about you. So if a person's mind is already made up, I can't change that. Some of the things I can't change. If a person's mind is made up about me, what can I do to change that? Because they already got their preconceived notions and stuff like that. So trying to fight that is wasting time. It's a time waster. It's a time waster trying to fight that. Someone could be influencing their decision about me. I think around the clock. I think around. Somebody could be influencing their decision. It doesn't necessarily mean that I did something to them. Somebody can be influencing decisions. So I can't change that. That individual have to change who they let in their ear or who they're allowing to allowing them to they little puppet. So I can't change what somebody else's influence over somebody about me. Can't do that. So I can't control it. So if I can't control it, then I'm not going to let it bother me. Okay. Like I said, the thing why I don't feed into it because it's a waste of time. Most importantly, it's a waste of time. It allows you to, it's a distraction. It keeps you from feeling good about yourself, feeling confident, which, a lot of things I had to learn, what I'm saying? Like we in this world, and people have differences of opinions. It don't take much for people to get rubbed the wrong way. The only thing I can do is my best, which I actually live this. Like I do my best, what I'm saying, to stay away from the drama. It can be people. I can have a home girl or a family member, anybody. Somebody can have beef with them, and being that I'm associated with them, now I got the smoke. Like a lot of time it can be affiliation. Like you can be associated with somebody, there go smoke. Like, dang, I ain't even did nothing. So like, I learned to like, okay, this ain't like, Lord, cover me. This ain't nothing personal. Lord, I ain't did nothing. And I just pray about it. You know what I'm saying? So that what keeps me covered. Cause a lot of things, I can't control, you can't control. Only thing we can control is being our best and making sure that we are not the one causing the problems and causing the strife for other people's lives and being the drama. We got to make sure. And just because I've learned, just because I practice being at peace, that doesn't mean drama I'm exempt from it. I can practice being at peace with others and, minding my business, doing, like they say, minding my black-owned business, whatever, what I'm saying, doing my work or whatever I do. But that doesn't mean, people not going to try to attack me. We go through attacks and persecution even when you mind your business. So I learned that, like, okay, I can't control that. I can just only be my best in that. So that's why I don't feed into it as well. Trying to be peaceful and trying to be mature, that's my goal. That's how you stay youthful. That's how you keep your wrinkles from under your eye. That's how you don't be sick around here. Like stress causes sickness. When you always mad, stuff like that, it blocks your blessings. You can't be creative. It's a blessing blocker, and you can't be truly yourself and operate in love. So those are things I practice. That's that type of stuff I practice for real, and I strive to practice. Just that's why I don't feed into it. You know what I'm saying? I know who to joke with, who not to joke with. I know boundaries. I know, okay, I can't play with this person like this. This person might not know me well. A lot of time I can sense, and I know when I mesh well with somebody. So I know I treat people differently. I know who to play around with, who not to. I know who to stay away from and who to be around. So I know I know limitations and boundaries, and I know, you know what I'm saying, like, and I discern things, like, okay, you know, you can discern things too. So I just know, and I just let that be my guide. That's what I do to stay drama free. Guys, I hope this was helpful. You want to be drama free all the time. You want to be your best. You want to be free. You want to be happy. You want God to see that you doing the right thing, and you trying to live by those principles, like walking in love with people, forgiveness and all that stuff. You want to be able to exemplify that. So that's what I try to do. You know what I'm saying? I try, you know, to do stuff. And then my thing is, a lot of time sometimes I ain't gonna story. Sometimes it be making me mad, and I be wanting to clap back, or I'll just say, or I'll just kind of vent to it. You know what I'm saying, with friends and hubby and stuff like that. But I don't, you know what I'm saying, act on it. And sometimes I be like, okay, this thing got me mad. I discuss, because I'm human. I discuss what it is, but I'm not, I got to remember the ultimate thing is that, you know, you can't change people, April. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to just do what you can do on your end. And that keeps me grounded. So guys, that was my Free Friday. That's why that's the things that I practice. And, you know, practice something good, incorporate something good in your life. You never know how far that's going to take you when you practice good things, when you make a change, do something different. That stuff will take you far. You know what I'm saying? It will. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed many times. And emotional regulation is king. And things like that, having a strong mind and not allowing things to contaminate you and not to be toxic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head off, guys. So right before I head off, I got on, this is my lip shine. I got one more of this left on my site. This is Luscious Cranberry. I have one more left. So this is basically like a tint. It's a brush on tint. That's all it is. It looks light lipstick, but it's not. It looks close to my girl Extra. I have an Extra liquid matte, like an orange base, so it kind of looks more like that. So my fall colors I got Extra. That's their orange. I love her. I got Extra. I got Vixen. I have that on the site, and then you can do red, some rusted reds. I got red. Miami Night. That's bright. And what's the other color? Tootsie. So that is like a red base. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. So hopefully this helps somebody. Y'all read my lifestyle content, aprilblog.online. I appreciate all the readers, all support. I have people from all over the country and in different countries and areas. China. What's another thing that I can't think right now, but it's on my site. USA, of course, and another, Africa, Russia. Different people read that site, so I appreciate the support. If you watching and you one of my supporters, I appreciate you. Thanks for following my page. Y'all subscribe. Just when you subscribe, you get exclusives. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, thank you. I appreciate you guys. So happy Free Friday, guys. See you in the next video.